that the other Zerg player isn't going into mute attack, when your mutas are over harassing and your Zergling are over harassing, you immediately switch into Roach Tech with double Evo, so you can get those upgrades out.
All right, well, very good analysis. Now into this game. Bottom left, we have ProudGinger representing, as Bug would say, his color. He is red. And in the top right, we have the blue Zerg being Droite, Do It Right, Droite, whatever you want to actually call him at this point is quite alright with me.
I like Do It Right. He is micro a little bit there though, doing
Yeah,
on you.
it looks like he's doing on me. Looks like he's going up to 10, so he's either gonna double trick or he has a plan for this map, and he is 10 pooling. Looks like he's gonna 10 pool. He picked this map right away. As soon as I didn't even have to say map, he went right, Neo Planet S, just right away. I didn't have to say anything. He was ready. He has a plan on this map. I do have to say though, interesting about this map. This map is actually my favorite map of the ladder pool. If you look around, no Zeldnaga towers. Not a single tower. You need to actually take control. You need to have units out there. You need to, it's back to like Brood War style. You need to keep control of the map. And I personally just love it. I don't like Zeldnaga towers. It gives too much vision. It looks like is that a 14 pool by Ginger?
It is. That is a 14 pool by Ginger with the pool for our blue Zerg player, Do It Right.
Done.
Finishing just now. Not producing any, immediately starting to produce 4 Zergling. Looks kind of like a reverse matchup of what we saw last game.
Yeah, a little bit, but Ginger has some Overlord's good spots. If he just moves that Overlord that's going to Droid's base just up a little bit, don't go over the high ground. This isn't PvZ, you don't have to worry about it. Just go, and if he was up a little bit higher, he would have scouted those out, but it looks like he's not going to see them, so he will see the hatchery going down right now. So it's actually be quite tough. He's going to notice him. He's going to notice him really late.
No,
He's
he
building
just saw
4 of
those
his
2
own, though.
links coming, so. These 8 Zergling are not going to do that much damage. Drones being able to take them out quite easily, and not to mention the 4 Zergling that he's producing himself. The Overlord positioning on this map is very good by both players. I like seeing Zerg players who do position their Overlords around the map. Every now and then you'll see a guy who just rallies all of his Overlords to one spot and doesn't spread them out. And in ZVZ, the Overlord spread is huge because you're not going to see anything that can really hit air until the mutas start popping. And then at that point...
Cancel.
Ooh, nice.
That's huge.
And you made me lose my train of thought on the cancel.
Overlords.
Oh yeah, the Overlord spread. They're going to be safe until the mutas come out, and then even then, once the mutas come out, they're still going to be relatively safe because each player knows that it is a race with the mutas, and they need to get over to the base and do the damage. So they're going to ignore the Overlords for the most part, unless they're rallying more mutas into the fight, and then they'll pick them off as an afterthought.
Looks like ProudGinger and Android are going for a Baneling mess. ProudGinger's a little bit ahead, but looks like he's playing a little bit catch up anyway because his hatchery is just going down, and Droid is about to start saturating up that natural. Speed up. What?
Looks like we got some lings moving out here.
Speed going down for ProudGinger, and that could be pretty nice against speed not even starting for Droite yet, because he has 2 on gas in his main though. Again, not sure if that's on purpose, but that's kind of hindering him. He wants to speed up a little bit faster, and he can't get it.
Might be... No, he's not overcommitting, but what's kind of making me sad right now is this queen not injecting. And no more queens being produced by our blue Zerg Do It Right. I think he might be having a little bit of nerves right now, because we have not seen him miss an inject really the entire time, with the exception of when battles are happening. Oh, those banelings!
Every baneling just blows up.
That definitely hurt ProudGinger.
That did. That was his to run up there, and he just lost them all.
I didn't see exactly what happened there. Did he detonate them himself, or did another baneling hit them?
It was ProudGinger running up, trying to go up the ramp, and Droite having about 3 banelings also running alongside, and in one simultaneous explosion, everything just died. I'm guessing Droite killed him because ProudGinger said ouch, which means he didn't. I don't think he wanted to trade 6 for 3.
All right. What we've got going on right now is these 3 little speedlings running around. This is very common in ZVZ, but these 2 banelings that we're seeing are actually in an outstanding position with this spine crawler here. He could actually even move this spine crawler up and sim city a little bit. But he's going to throw down an Evo chamber there and try to
Very
block that
nice.
off.
Looks like
What
we won't
these
take a third
banelings
too.
are going to allow him to do is keep any Zergling out of his base, because he can just micro those around and scare the Zergling away. So it's really going to be a race to layer tech and throwing out those mutas unless one player or both players decides to go roaches, in which
So
case we'll generally
ProudGinger
see a
is
base race.
ProudGinger is looking like roaches are his choice.
Which I don't necessarily agree with, because the mutas are going to be able to do so much damage.
Yeah, but his lair is just starting.
This is true.
He could get a roach push out there very quickly if he goes right now, and might be able to hit a little pre-spire timing, especially because Droite doesn't even have his other 3 gases yet.
But we do see Blue already throwing down his layer quite a bit quicker than Red. Red just now throwing his down as well. Blue will be able to get those mutas out on the field quite a bit quicker, which is going to force those roaches to do kind of a baton death march across the map and try to base race him. But if we see Blue also start producing roaches after he gets those mutas out on the field and doing damage at the main of our Red Zerg player, he'll be able to fend off those roaches pretty easily because he's got that Sim City going. So he will force those roaches into a choke.
Yeah,
Also,
ProudGinger's pretty far behind on the lair timing, but he's pretty far ahead on the gases.
this is also true.
He's ahead on gas, and he's getting his 3rd gas. I'd like to see his 4th gas pretty soon, and it really wouldn't matter that he's behind because he's ahead on gas, and if he could just stall for a little bit, he'll actually have more mutas than Blue would. But
Blue also now putting his guys on gas. I would like to see maybe a macro hatch go down from our Blue Zerg player. He's got a lot of minerals floating. Spire is going down.
I don't like that choice of getting 1-1 for the roaches.
No, definitely not. That's a very gas-intensive maneuver. I would throw down the Spire first. I don't think he's even going to throw down a Spire, though. I think he's going to just try to win with these roaches.
Maybe a roach Hydra attack. I don't know if that's really viable in ZVZ.
It will be. Once he notices these mutas are out on the field, you're going to see him throw down a Hydralisk den really quick because Hydralisk will melt the Mutalisks.
Yeah, but he's just going for Blue over Constitution. That's what I thought. He's getting the lair for it, just getting that roach speed, and just kind of conga lining it right over and trying to kill them. See,
we do see kind of a weird spine wall going down, and also a Roach Warren. It looks like he might be cutting the Zergling out of this type of play and going for that Roach Muta style.
Those Mutalisks, though. Needs them.
This is going to be big right here. Red's in the main with his roaches, and he has a substantial amount of them. Those mutas,
30 Zerglings on the way.
Those 8 Mutalisks are not going to be able to kill off those roaches before they do a substantial amount of damage because they are a very armored unit, and that Spire is going to go down. Just going.
Just got +1/+1 too. Here comes the mutas, but the Spire is already down. The damage is done. We can start going to mining right now again.
Yeah, these roaches did a lot of damage. Not being able to produce any more Mutalisks is going to hurt Blue a lot. Do It Right needs to get over, start doing damage with these Mutalisks, not worrying about defending with them, using his Lings to defend, and then using the Mutalisks to do damage now while he can before these Spore Crawlers that we are seeing get up. Those Spore Crawlers are going to pretty much defend any kind of mutas from coming in and doing damage to the economy, but we are seeing ProudGinger a little undersaturated at the main.
He's about to be supply blocked too with his Overlord pickoff. He is now supply blocked. If Do It Right just follows the pathing of a normal unit, he will run into 3 more Overlords he can kill, but ProudGinger being way too smart for that, moving them in, might lose 1 more, but looks like the rest of them are going to get in before anything happens.
He needs to get these lings in, and he needs to get rid of these roaches, and then use the lings to kill the spore crawlers, and then come in and win the game.
Looks like he's taking a
And
third behind all this, so if we can keep him contained, it's he has a supply lead as well. He can't build any more mutas, but he has enough for map control. He just needs to go into roach production as well.
and he is indeed doing that. He is going into the roach production, but he needs to before. Yeah, there we go. Before he goes too heavy into the roach production, re-drone up his third.
Yeah. Looks like he's just picking up a lot of overlords right now, just keeping him supply blocked. He is 60 over 36.
Oof.
That's tough.
That is
Picking
tough.
off queens as well, trying to pick off the Evo. It's not upgrading anything right now, but that'll hurt later on.
Trying to do a ling run by right now from ProudGinger. Not gonna
Not
happen.
even. Nope. That is more walled off than a Protoss wall. He's just picking up anything he can. Both Evos go down. If only you needed the Evos to build Spore Crawlers now, this would help him a lot more. But he doesn't even
ProudGinger
care.
throwing
He
up the
just taps
GG.
out.